Afternoon. My name's Dave. This is my first YouTube video, and I'm building a Japanese box bellows. I've never done it before. Carpenter by trade. So there's no part one, but I've roughed out all the panels. It's all mahogany, and this piece is a piece of cedar because I now have mahogany. So it's kind of a pick up and go project. I have a forge I'm building at the time, which that's the main channel for the YouTube video, is doing more forge work than anything. But to start off, I wanted to show you from the beginning the box bellows. So this video is real short. I'm just going to give you a tour of what I'm doing, kind of give you an idea of what the channel is going to be about. If the channel hopefully takes off, we'll see how many views I get. We'll go from there. So let me show you around. So you can see me here. You really can't. Okay. Well, you can hear me. So here's the shop. It's just in my backyard. It's a hoop house, you know, literally. And my bench out here. Like I said, I do a lot of carpentry work. This is my anvil here. You get a good shot of that. My anvil base. I built that over the winter. Hopefully we can get that into the forging, and that's what the box bellows is for, just to show you guys. Over here is my forge shop I built, 10 by 14. I just made a little addition on the shed out of pretty much scrap lumber. Really simple, down and dirty. I use cedar posts for the corners. So it's real simple, and I got a dirt floor right now, which I'm planning on filling with stone, make it all flat and smooth. This is my forge. So this is just 2x construction. It's all rough sawn, you know, 2x6s, 2x4s, all Home Depot stuff. You know, 3-inch screws, glued and screwed together. So I made a base. It's got a 15-degree angle, so it's nice and big. So it's real sturdy once I fill it with, I'm gonna do clay, perlite, and a mix of some other, I'm not really sure yet. Probably cement to make it all solid and strong. And then you can see where that right there is showing that. There it is. That's my fire pot. So when I fill this up level, yeah, if you can see, I can fill this. Sorry about the camera. Fill this up level. That'll make an indent right here for the fire pot, and then I'll have a pipe coming out the side. It'll come up into the box bellows and just sit here. So obviously I'll get better at the camera, but you know, first time ever. So yeah, it's 6 inches deep. It's 3x4. And that should be it's gonna be a coal forge. So it's gonna be a cross between a Japanese coal forge and English side blast. So kind of a combination of both. And then there's some shelves I had, put up some bins on the wall. You know, like I said, it's pretty much, here's my house. We're literally outside in the backyard of my house. So it's weather dependent on if I do stuff. But I'd like to get a video up a week and go from there. So that was the shoddy tour of my projects right now. So like I said, yesterday I started. I didn't record any of it because I was still on the fence about recording. Still in. But I could run you down what I did. What I did was I cut all my pieces of mahogany from my box. I didn't make a plan. I just went off what I found on the internet, what other people said, and kind of intuition from there. But what I did was I tongue and grooved all the boards. Let's see if we can see that here. So I cut a tongue in one and a groove in one, just using a table saw. Again, it's a Bosch 10-inch, you know, contractor saw. I'm a contractor by trade, so all my stuff is not cabinet grade, you know, beautiful Veritas or Lee Nielsen tools. It's Stanley and Bosch and the stuff you see and can get anywhere. It's a very realistic approach to carpentry for someone that has a family and is just trying to make a living. But so I glued up my boards, let them clamp overnight. Type on 3 glue. Like I said, this is the top of the box that's going to seal off the chamber to make the box bellows itself. I had to put a piece of cedar in, and then I have most of the components cut. As I clean them up and work on them, I'll bring them forward. We'll take a look at them. But on this episode, I just wanted to give you the tour, let you know what I was doing with this. I'm using a Stanley number 4 scrub plane. This is, I think I got this at Home Depot years ago, but for what it is, it's a great plane. This plane's great. And all I'm doing is planing down the glue joint, flattening it out, and then coming back with a 5-inch sander with 80 grit, flatten the board out, smooth all the scratches out, then 220 with a Porter Cable 6-inch DA sander. And that pretty much brings it right to where I want it. I'm going to box joint the edges. I have a jig, we'll get into that. So tune in, and I hope you find an interest in what we're making here. Thanks. There you go. Nice and flat, glued together, nice and smooth. It'll make it much easier when I go to finish everything to have it all pre-sanded, so I'm not trying to sand in between corners and joints and cracks and all that. So next time we'll be working on the carcass of the box, doing some dados for the bottom, because the whole box is going to sit on the base on dados to get a good seal, and then we'll be doing some box joints on all of the edges. So if you're not familiar with what a box joint is, here's a sanding box I built when I was learning. This is the box joint here. Most boxes, obviously that's where the name comes from. Done with the table saw with a small jig. Pretty easy to make. The jig and the box joint. Like anything, it's all just the layout, and from there it's repetition. So hope I see you again. Have a good day.